Hi everyone, Anand again. So in my last tutorial I shown you how to create a basic Angular 2 application with Angular material. So this is our login page which I created in my last session. So in this session I'm gonna show you how to change some theme for our Angular material. So you can refer to the Angular material documentation. So if you go over here you can see the theming. So click on the theming, so you can see, like, these are the visual language with some specification for innovative user experiences and user interfaces. So you can see over here the material theming system provides some method to meet requirement of a CSP policy enabled application, and you can see the color palette, and you can see over here the theming approach, how they are trying to do the theming approach over here. So the palettes comes with different colors. You can see over here, red, pink, purple, deep purple, indigo blue, light blue, cyan, teal, green, light green, lime yellow, amber, orange, deep orange, brown, gray, and blue gray. Sorry. So there are three intentions in Angular materials. One is a primary, so used to represent the primary interface element for a user. For example, the text, input text. So these are the primary, right? So these labels and everything is like a primary, and even the labels for the buttons are primary. So, and the accent used to represent the secondary interface element for a user, and one used to represent interface that the user should be careful of, like warning, something like that. So in my app.js, if you notice, this is my, I'm using this default theme as primary palette as gray, accent palette as blue, and then one palette as red, and background palette as gray. So if you modify it, you can see some difference over here. So if I change the primary palette to blue over here, so you should see the blue color over here. So you can see the color has been modified, or change it to blue color, and even the button labels change it to blue color. And what else? Let me try with orange as primary, and background as blue. So let's see what's gonna happen over here. See over here, so background became blue, and then the primary became orange. And likewise, try some indigo, like the background as indigo, primary as blue. Here we go. So this is the primary over here. Even you can have like primary as gray. So it should be okay now. So likewise. So this is how you need to define your default theme for your application. But there are ways you can set your own style sheet. So if you scroll down, you will see the services over here, and in the services you will see a service called MD Material Design Theming Provider. So if you see over here, they have explained how you can have your own theme for your application. So there are different methods, register styles, so you can pass your style sheet. So I'm gonna use my default style sheet. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna use my style sheet instead of the default stuff. So I'm gonna remove this stuff. Instead of removing, let me come on this part. and then over here. So I'm already under the app directory, so I need to go one directory out, which is source, and then style. Okay, and then under style, app.css. So this will be my custom CSS for my theming. So you can define like this for your own applications. If you see main as um, uh, padding is 1 EM, font family is Arial, alphabetic and sans serif, margin top is 50 pixel, display block, and you can see like background color as this one, and then color as this one. This is the body background color I have given by default. So after done this change, I'm running the npm start. So by default it will I hope you guys already aware of this one. If you don't know, you need to run the npm install first, then after that you need to run the npm space start. So I already ran the npm install. So it installed all the related softwares. So now I'm gonna start the npm. By default it uses the 8080 as you guys are aware already. Here we go. Okay, it's not started. For 404 will fall back to index.html. Okay. Okay, it's compiled successfully, and here we go. So the background became blue color, and this is my login screen. So you can modify the color. So it's like color as this one. So even you can go over here, theme. So let me choose some other theming over here. Also you can see the CSS over here for button, how to modify it. So you can define the CSS for your buttons. So you can see over here like this. So what I'm going to do, when you can modify it over here, so choose this select an element, then click on the button over here, and then you can see the style over here. So what you can do, you can modify the color. So this is the background color over here. So you can change this color. So by okay, so you can change some other color. Let's try red color. You can see the color got changed. So likewise, so I'll keep I'll go with the gray or black, and then the background Let me see where's the background. This is the padding, this is the border, and this is the margin, and this is the entire position. So you can even align the stuff over here, and background, scroll, and you can see over here background color. Background color is none over here, so I'm gonna choose something else. So, or background color, so let me choose this one. So you can see the button color when you hover on it, it's changing. So likewise you can modify using this developer tool, and then you can copy the CSS and then paste it over there. But I don't want to have it those stuff on a hover. I want to have like a background color itself. Let's try that one. So border radius is 2 pixels over here, so let me do like 2.5. so you can see some very cool this is like hover, but I don't want to have like hover stuff. So this is the empty primary, right? So this is the empty primary color. So empty primary color, let me change to some other color. So here we go. So this is the minimum height, minimum width, vertical align, center, text align center, border radius, background. This is the background, I think. Let's choose this one. Cool. Here we go. So we got the background button. So let me choose some lighter color. Okay. The text color can be different. Let me choose the text color. You can filter over here. There is no text color, simply color. All button. MD button. No. New style rule. So you can see over here the color, all the stuff. So like this you can modify the colors. Thank you guys. I will show you in my next tutorial how to log into the screen and then add some other stuff. So even in this tutorial I will show to add some other stuff. So like let's add some combo box. So this is the empty selector, so let me choose this one. So you can see this state combo box, but there is no states over here, so we need to add that states. So this is the state over here, and this is the state over here. My login controller, I can edit like this. Insert scope, I'm using VM. That's it. So like this, you can work on it.